You're probably wondering, how do we go from this abomination to crafting this masterpiece? Well, grab your popcorn because this is going to be a good one. Like with any other project, day one begins with our excavation. This client already had pre-existing concrete work done. Unlucky for them, it was an absolute tragedy. I mean, just poor quality, cracks all over, the surface was unlevel, and there were just a whole bunch of other problems. Our client needed our skill, expertise, and experience when it came to their home. So anytime we have a project where we have to excavate some pre-existing concrete, we actually have to go ahead and put some sockets before the excavator comes in and does its thing. So you can see it better in this shot here. We've cut up the concrete into smaller blocks, making it easy for the excavator to go in and just lift up the pieces one by one. Excavation is such a crucial first step to ensure a solid foundation for the project. Doing it right is essential to prevent future settling or cracking of the concrete. So while the bigger machine was going crazy in the front, we had the small bobcat in the backyard digging up this small patio. And I know you guys just seen me drop that wheelbarrow there, but you know what? Things happen, but we keep it moving. So our client's actually working on building a new deck, so this is just going to be sort of an extension to the deck. One thing I forgot to mention is when we first start excavating, we always outline the areas that are to be excavated according to the design plans. In this case, we already had the patio framed up, so we were just digging within the framework. Time to time, we will encounter some challenges like hard soil or underground utilities, which will require extra care and precision. However, in this case, we were all good and things went pretty smoothly. So because of the slope, we didn't have to dig too much on this side of the patio. It was more of just like a taper, whereas the other side we had to go a lot deeper. So once we're all wrapped up with excavation, we go ahead and lay down our base for concrete. Like I mentioned, having a solid base, a solid foundation is very important to prevent settling or cracking of the concrete. So after a long hard day of work, we had the patio and porch area ready for pouring. So we split this up in two pours. We're going to pour the patio, porch, and some flower boxes today, and then we'll come back the next day and do the driveway. The concrete pouring stage is always an exciting part because you really start to see the project take shape. Before pouring, you always want to make sure the forms are secured in place and the ground is properly compacted. We use a high quality concrete mix tailored for decorative applications. Our team works swiftly to pour and spread the concrete evenly across the forms. Using tools like bull floats and screeds, we leveled the concrete and removed any air pockets. This step is crucial for a smooth and even surface. We also added color to the concrete with some color hardener in order to match the client's desired palette. So for this project, we went with our classic white with black borders. So the client actually wanted to build this flower box to the side of their house to show off their beautiful plants. So now we're moving on to the finishing touches to give it that polished look. So right now we're just troweling the concrete, and then we'll go ahead and stamp it to give it that texture and pattern. So all we got left on this job site is the driveway. So after we're done pouring this, obviously we still have to come back, do our patching, wash the job, seal it, you know, add the finishing touches. You don't get to see it here, but it is still part of the process. And if you're wondering why there are no joints, we actually come back and do our saw cuts, and the saw cuts are hidden within our design. So we use the wheelbarrows to reach the areas where the concrete truck or the chute can't reach, and then the rest will just use the chute. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, why not just reverse the truck and just use the chute all the way? Well, the reason for that is we don't want the weight of the concrete truck to make our foundation, our base, uneven, which could cause future settling or cracking of the concrete, like I mentioned before. As we near the end of another great project, I just want to say that if you have any questions or are interested in a similar project for your home, please don't hesitate to reach out. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more project updates and tips. The next video I'm working on is an absolute banger. I mean, it's a lakefront property, and we're doing a different sort of design on that one. So make sure you stay tuned because we got some crazy projects on the way. I really hope you guys enjoyed another great video today. I mean, just check out that finish. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.